executive director of the Truck Safety Coalition, and our organization is made up of friends and family of truck crash victims and truck crash survivors. So we focus on providing support to recent crash victims, and we also try to educate the public, the media, and decision makers on truck safety and data-driven solutions. There's a large amount of data on truck crashes and truck injuries, but there isn't really, it's not very accessible or searchable, so that's a problem. Sadly today, 13 people will die and almost 400 will be injured in truck crashes just in one day. And so there's a significant problem out there that needs to be addressed. Part of our problem is getting that information and making it accessible to the decision makers and law enforcement and industry so that they can actually make good decisions.
Makulec. I'm the data visualization lead at Excella. I'm part of our data and analytics practice, which includes data integration development, data science, and data visualization. My role is to work with a lot of the data that we pull in different ways to go ahead and visualize it in ways that people can actually interact with it and make decisions with it. So we were introduced to John and his team, heard about all the data that would be available, and started investigating where that data would come from the Department of Transportation. Looking into that data, it was housed in a lot of stored files, it was in a lot of separate silos, and we looked for ways to pull down data and then connect it together so that we could look at where crashes happen, who is involved in those fatal crashes, and what kind of vehicles are involved in those crashes. So I went from pulling together all this different data in our one of our data environments, going ahead and pulling it out as a big flat file that even the truck safety team could work with and take and use as their own once this project is completed. Pulling that into Tableau Public because it's an accessible open visualization product that would be something we could build out an interactive dashboard on, share through the Tableau Public gallery for further reach. So we're not only reaching truck safety's current constituents, but others, and that could be embedded on the truck safety website. We talked a lot about using the tool as a way to take that data and information over to policymakers on the Hill, for example, and not just be able to show these static graphs and charts that are currently available or these tables of information, and be able to say to like a New York senator, all right, so let me go ahead and look at this data across the entire country. Let's drill down and see what's happening in New York. What kind of crashes are happening? What kind of people are being impacted? Who's dying? When are the crashes happening? On the other side, industry can then take this and look at it, or the DOT, and say, all right, what are the national trends we're seeing? What are patterns we're seeing? And our colleagues at Truck Safety can use that information in some of their advocacy planning and their advocacy agenda to advocate for different safety regulations that could help to curb some of these crashes and fatalities in the future.
In reaction to the project itself, we're thrilled, because we think it's going to make a huge difference for all stakeholders. So it could be law enforcement, it could be industry, it could be decision makers, obviously safety advocates like ourselves, but we're going to have a very powerful visual tool that will help inform people on what's going on. Fatalities have gone up from 2009 to 2017, 41%, and so it's a significant issue on that. My other reaction is I was very impressed with the Excella team, and especially in terms of the speed with which we were able to advance this project, something that we wanted for a long time. Speed does not mean rushed. Speed means being efficient and sticking to timelines and having a well-developed plan going forward. And so for us, that was very effective.